Oh, like I'm unstuck. Running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you sing that song, and I got lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the word wrong.
Good day, everyone. Me and my co-teachers will present a topic that is very important in the field of refrigeration and air conditioning, which is called refrigerants. These are substances that make cooling possible in refrigerators, air conditioners, and many other appliances we use every day. Without refrigerants, our food would spoil quickly. Rooms would be uncomfortable in hot weather, and cars would lack air conditioning. Teacher! Ako teacher! Yes, Ethel? Teacher, what is refrigerant? So, refrigerants are chemicals that absorb heat from one area and release it to another, producing the cooling effect. Over the years, many refrigerants have been developed, but not all of them are safe for the environment. Some older refrigerants, like R-12 and R-22, were phased out because they caused damage to the ozone layer. So now, in our presentation, we will focus on two refrigerants, which are R-134A and R-410A. These are among the most commonly used today. We will explain what they are, show example of appliances that use them, compare their properties, share safety tips, and finally, reflect on which refrigerant is better for the future.
Here, we have a refrigerator, one of the most common household appliances. If you look closely at the back label or inside sticker, you will see it says refrigerant R-134A. This means the cooling system of this refrigerator runs on R-134A. R-134A became popular because it replaced R-12, which was harmful to the ozone layer. It operates at lower pressure compared to other refrigerants. It is non-flammable and it has good stability. That's why it has been widely used for refrigerators and car air conditioners for many years.
So class, we have here a picture of a car with an air conditioner. R-134A is also used in the automotive industry. If you check under the hood of the most cars, especially the older models, the label of the air conditioning system will say it uses R-134A. This refrigerant has been tested for decades, keeping cars cold during hot weather.
Now, let's move to refrigerant 14A. Here, we have a split-type air conditioner. So if you look at its specification label, you will see it says refrigerant R14A. This refrigerant is commonly found in modern air conditioning units. Unlike R134A, R14A operates at higher pressure. This means it can absorb and release more heat, making it more efficient in cooling. That's why air conditioners that use R14A are usually more powerful and effective compared to older models. Get to my class.
Let's compare the two refrigerants in details. The first one is the operating pressure. R134A works at low pressure, while R14A works at much higher pressure. The second one is the cooling efficiency. R14A provides faster and stronger cooling compared to the R134A. The third one is the environmental impact. R134A does not harm the ozone layer, but it has a higher global warming potential, meaning it still contributes to the climate change. R14A has a zero ozone depletion potential, which makes it is safer for the ozone layer, but it also has a high global warming potential.
Okay, class. So when handling refrigerants, safety is very important. So here are some tips. So the first one is always read the equipment label to know what refrigerant is inside. And the second one is never release refrigerants directly into the atmosphere because they are harmful to the environment. And the third one, wear gloves and safety goggles when working with refrigerants to prevent frostbite or injuries. And the fourth one, only trained technicians should refill or recover refrigerants. And then for the last one, which is the fifth, store refrigerant tanks properly in upright position in cool, dry places. So, did you understand, class? Why are many industries moving from R-134A to R-114A? So, the main reason is performance and environmental concern. R-14A works better, cools faster, and has zero ozone depletion potential. This means it does not destroy the ozone layer unlike some older refrigerants.
However, both R-134A and R-410A still contribute to global warming because of their high global warming potential. That is why newer alternatives like R-32 and R-1234YF are being introduced. These newer refrigerants have much lower environmental impact.
As a group, we believe that R-410 is a better refrigerant for now because it is more efficient and safer for the ozone layer. But for the future, we must look for refrigerants that not only cool effectively but also protect the environment by having low global warming potential. This is the direction that the refrigeration industry must take.
To summarize our presentation, we'll learn that refrigerants are chemicals that make cooling possible. R-134A and R-14A are two of the most common refrigerants used today.
We showed examples of appliances using these refrigerants, compared their properties, discussed their environmental impact, and shared safety tips when handling them.
We also reflected on why the industry is moving from R-134A to R-14A and give our opinion on which refrigerant is better for the future. While R-14A is a good choice now, we must continue to innovate and adopt more eco-friendly alternatives. So thank you very much for watching our group presentation. We hope you learned something new and useful about refrigerants R-134A and R-410A. Bye-bye! Bye!
Oh.